Hey YouTube, Mayhem here. I want to show you what we got. Spin you around so I can see it.
Sam did it.
Oh, Sam did it. Samantha went out and picked the blackberries for our Blackberry Cobbler. Might be a pie, I'm not sure.
Cobbler.
Cobbler. Is that Cobbler lady?
Mm-hmm.
She's staring at me. Yeah, give me the stink eye. Alright, so then we're going to go out. I'm going to show you what we got, and sad to say, all the strawberry or all the blackberry bushes that we have, we're about to cut them down because we got to clear out that spot on the property. Hopefully though they'll come back. We'll see. More to come. Okay, so what'd you add to it?
Butter.
Butter.
I forgot it.
How much butter did you add to it?
Stick.
A whole freaking stick of butter. We're not talking about that government nasty margarine. We're talking about butter. Real butter. Not that nasty ass margarine. What's that? How's that look? She said, that's great. It looks so good. It tastes so good. What do you think? It's so good. I love it. It's really good. It's going to be great. How about that? Ow. More to come. Okay guys, now just going to show you where we get all the berries from. These are azaleas originally, and they were all the way up there. Let me zoom you in to that bush, and just as high, and they've just grown out of control, and then the wild blackberries took over. And I love the blackberries, and you can see we have this is official, we have a metric shit ton of these blackberries. And I'm going to come out here, get a step ladder, jam it down in the middle of them, and start picking them in a little bit. And it's great and it's wonderful, but here's the thing. My wife's family let this property go. These azaleas are supposed to be about 3 feet tall. Zoom you back out. 4 feet tall, maybe at the most, to match the fence. And there's a fence back there, believe it or not. So now we got them 12 and 15 feet tall. Tall and leggy. They serve no purpose anymore. And hence, you know, then all the other stuff comes in. So what I'm actually going to do after we harvest all of our blackberries, this is all getting cut down 3 feet tall. Everything in here is getting cut, burned, scraped, removed. If it's not an azalea, we're going to pull it out and remove it. I'll probably plant some of the thornless blackberries just to make up for it over on the shop side. This side hasn't gotten that bad yet. This was an old apple tree that did not produce anymore. The thing about it, and that's good wood for smoking, the thing about it, if you have a tree, you got to prune it, got to take care of it. I guess you could let them grow wild on your property if you wanted to, but don't plant an orchard and not prune it. Case in point, here you go. We'll walk over here, and I'm going to show you. This is an apple tree, and you'll look at it and go, what the hell? Why did these people do this shit? This is an apple tree. They wouldn't prune it, wouldn't take care of it and let it go. That apple tree's 60 feet tall now. The only apples it has are at the very top. And they're good apples. They're really good apples. But you can't get to it. That's all the apple tree right there, the limbs of the one I just showed you. But how about that? I mean, okay, well, you know, that's great. They had like 10 or 12 apple trees. They were all like this. And if you don't, you know, if you don't do good husbandry or be a good steward of your property, this is what happens. I've got one pear tree left on the property that you can actually use and manage. And I've worked and trained and trimmed it down. This one is so tall, I'm not going to do anything. After this harvest, I'm probably going to cut it down, burn the stump, just like I've done with all these others to just get rid of them, because you can't. I mean, you can't manage them, you can't maintain them. They're just of no use. But kind of sad, kind of bittersweet. But I did want to show you, we got some pretty good strawberries, and it's almost time to start picking. So, more to come. Here we go. This is the back side of my carrot and peppers and onion garden, and my poke salad. Oh my God, actually, there's poke salad right there. That's good stuff. It's almost too big to eat. Have to boil that stuff really good, but man, it's delicious. I love it. I may actually do one where we cook it up and eat it. Man, that'd be great with a piece of pork in there. But that's where we are. You can kind of see just right across the trees right there is our shooting area where we go shoot. I'm going to do some of that in a minute. So, more to come. We need a little bit of rain. We had some last week. Water's dropping a little bit, but I've got miles of it back up in the creek thanks to Mr. Beaver. Thank you, Mr. Beaver. More to come. So, that's about it, guys. And you can see that's what we've gotten. We're waiting on these guys to finish up. Well, it is sometimes. Kind of, like I said, bittersweet, but we'll at least be able to get some berries out of it, freeze a bunch. And maybe the year after, we'll have some of our own to harvest. Here's that pile of stuff that I did cut down off that apple tree, and I burned all the leaves off of it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Got a bunch more to do. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.